Talent, of course, that's a big conference game right there, losing 4-1, and then they were home versus Canfield, another conference game, losing 3-1. So they have not been able to get more than one goal on the board in the last 3 games. In fact, even 4 or 5, last 5 games here, they've not been able to get more than one goal on the board, and that dates all the way back to September 22nd, and that was a home game versus these same Spartans.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're looking to break that tonight. I mean, even just to kind of like get a little bit of pride in your team, like,
Just try and get that series split at least, but here powering through number 10. One of the starters for Boardman. That's McGavin, who just got it broken up the last second there by the defense for Harding. Ball gets away from 6, and they're going to be back on the attack, that being Boardman. Charlie Young with the ball, just trying to maneuver his way past, has to pass it off there. Now another pass. Good job getting it to center. Continuing to pass that ball off, this time back to the right, back to center. Shot just wide. Ooh, another dangerous chance there for the Spartans, just could not connect.
Yes, that was very good. Close, but unfortunately not.
That was Sava Kreniak there. Junior this year, being a senior year next year. And it looks like he's been playing pretty well for them this year, and it's a good chance that he could become a captain his senior year.
Yes. And they're losing a lot of their seniors, so.
Well, of course, going out to play that resulted in a goal kick for Harding. Made it out of their own zone, but brought back immediately by Boardman, only for that to be snuffed out as well. Boardman still does have possession, though, at the moment. Alex Schmidt kicking it back in, going deep into the zone. Met by the head there of a Harding player. The ball's going the other direction there. Foul off the play. Well, we haven't gotten a chance to see what Assad's really been made of here. Again, like I said, versus that Mooney game, that was a tough loss there for Boardman, but still, he did play well. Gave up those 3 goals, but you could see a lot of good signs of life there. Of course, only the 1 goal against Fitch. And
well, it is a team sport, so.
Absolutely. Now Harding might be able to get past here. 21 for Boardman. No, it gets passed off.
That will go out.
Goes out of bounds there, thanks to Boardman's feet being able to get in the way of that.
And immediately just throwing it right back in, and that is going to go out. Went in,
looks like
went
they're
right
just
back out.
a new ball, actually, Jordan, here. That just wasn't ready. That's why the music's playing right now. They did have a second. Well, we're reaching the end of the season. Like we said, only 1 game left for both of these teams. We'll talk about who they've got up for their final matchups here in the second half. But look at these rankings here. Nationally, Boardman's ranked 1,278th. That's out of every single team in the nation. So
that's pretty good.
Respectful there.
Yeah.
But when you get into the state of Ohio, and I always like looking at these rankings because you just see those numbers go down and down. You see them go up and up, and it just seems like they get better and better.
Yeah.
And just the state of Ohio, it's all divisions, no matter what, within the boys section here of the sport, 127th.
It's pretty good. And there's a lot of good soccer programs out there in this state.
Within the state, yeah.
Absolutely.
A lot of talent. I think I talked last time, at least with the girls, Hoban always seems to just be dominant. Now maybe with a break here, 18 for Boardman gets broken up as there's a lot of defense, and the keeper comes in to make the grab. Oh, what another opportunity there for Boardman. Why would you do that? Well, you're talking about Ohio. How about just talking about Division I? They're ranked 68th.
Not bad.
And the odds are they'll probably be ending around that placement, pardon me, here. And then just within the Youngstown area here, just narrowing down even further. Of course, they're in 9th, and then even further, you get the conference, they're in 3rd.
Yeah.
So things just seem to start looking better and better when you start looking at those rankings. Now Harding here, again, their record is lower, and their rankings are going to be a lot lower too. Want to go ahead and take a look at that ranking there nationally? Oof, way far down.
3,150. Just got to look at that number.
That is a lot of,
Yeah.
It's a lot of talent in front of them right there as that ball's going out of bounds.
See, I wonder if that's in like the top half, bottom half, like how many are there total? Do you know?
Well,
Is there any way to see?
Well, when we're done here in a second, we can obviously go through and look.
Yeah.
Click on that full rankings there. Of course, all this information that we're telling you can be found on maxpreps.com right now, so definitely go and check that out there if you want to see all your high school stats, statistics, everything, as long as the school is put it in. You'll be able to find it. Here comes a corner kick for Boardman. We'll go ahead and talk about the rest of the standings here, rankings here in a second, but they'll kick that one. Doesn't go too terribly far. Ends up going off the back of the head of a Harding player and into the goalkeeper's mitts. And he'll just chuck that one away.
Not bad.
He's got a bit of an arm on him now. Harding player able to
nice
get it off
takeaway there.
Boardman player, and they'll move it back up the field. Again, they're down 1-0 here. The first goal is early, and now pass.
Big chance here.
Shot, and
Block.
it's saved. That's what I was talking about.
There you go.
Facade. He's been absolutely great here for them.
You were wondering when we'd be able to see what he's made of.
And
Well,
right
you
there,
got what you wish.
A really
There we
nice
go.
big shot right there. Even better save. Back to Harding's.
Passes it off to his buddy there. Trying to get it back down the
State
field.
of Ohio. Harding is ranked 302nd. Obviously a big of a gap between them and Boardman, and then you got
I would say.
Division One. Of course, this is a Division One conference, so of course they're both gonna be Division One. They're 132nd, so still not quite there in double digits. You don't get into double digits until you get into the Youngstown area, where they're ranked 22nd amongst all teams within the Youngstown area. It's going to be a throw in here for Harding.
Looks like it stays in bounds. Nice.
We've got a bunch of sheets here, Jordan, when it comes to the national standings, and they don't even stop. You're asking me. It's going further down. Boardman with a chance in the meantime. Still battling for that ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Just waiting here for the official, and it's going to go to Boardman. Last touch there by Harding.
There we go.
Well, we're only on the 140th page here, just the overall national. We're still going. A lot of teams here. A chance here for Boardman, perhaps. No, it ends up getting kicked towards the goal there. He was able to get it away. That one was kicked in by Harding, so more of a strategic play than anything. Well, we can tell you there's more than 4,000 teams within the nation. I don't think we're going to have enough time here to be able to go through all of these, Jordan, unfortunately. I know you were really curious. You really wanted to know, but
maybe we can talk about it at halftime.
We'll have plenty of time to look at it when we are during our halftime break, so maybe we'll find something there. Harding able to kick it back into the attacking zone. Harding right above West Branch at 304th in the state of Ohio. West Branch's girls team just played against Salem the other day for their conference championship, who would be crowned, the top record of the regular season in their conference. Salem ended up tying that game with West Branch. Salem was already on top, so nothing changed. Salem won the conference.
There you
I had
go.
an absolute pleasure to call that game. A really fun one, really close. And neither team really gave the other one an edge. I believe it ended 2-2.
Yeah.
Just great defense.
One of those games where it's just unfortunate that somebody had to lose.
Well, nobody lost that one. Like I said, it tied, but the conference, yes.
Yeah, you get what I was saying.
I do now, yes. Glad that you cleared that one up.
Yeah. Looks like we got the goalie coming out here, and he will send the ball down.
We'll be kicking that one away. Well, in the Youngstown area, we only have 52 teams, so that one was easy to find. Only 3 pages there.
That's better.
So where do we say Harding? Harding was 22nd, so they're not at the bottom half at least.
They're about
the middle, so.
Yeah, average. Not good, not, well.
It's funny
you know what I mean.
when it comes to just overall records here. Well, we said Fitch was in the bottom of the conference. When it just comes to the overall, Fitch is actually above Harding, 21st.
Really?
Yeah, look at that. 3-11-2 opposed to the 3-8-3 record.
I wonder how they determine that.
I think it might be maybe a goal differential, perhaps, or maybe just games played.
Possibly.
Here's a chance here for Harding, just trying to get past the defense right now. Legs are flailing, just nothing came up with it. Boardman's able to take it, and they will move back to midfield at the very least by a Harding foot.
Ooh. Nice block there. Save potentially could have been a breakaway, but
now we
now
don't
we're
have
moving it back.
any individual stats here from
And that
Boardman,
ball goes out.
unfortunately, available to us at the ready. But for Harding, they have been keeping up on individual stats on Max Prep. So how about Sebastian O'Brien? He's in out there, number 10, one of the midfielders. His goals per match, he leads the team with 1.6 on average, followed very closely there by Derek Hall, 1.5.
There we go. Well, Might need those two to step up here.
And try and find maybe a couple goals here. Combined, they could probably maybe find 4.
Yeah.
If we're going off of just their season average. Of course, that doesn't mean anything here as Boardman is moving it up, trying to get past the defense. No luck. Martin's able to take it away and move it up a little bit and kick it out of bounds. Assists per match leader here for Harding. Caleb Gardner with 1.5, followed by Johnny Wanders with 1, and Nathan James with 1 on average as well. So they're both tied right there. So we've got some close teams at least. So at least as a team here, they're close. There's nobody who's really ahead by a whole lot.
Yeah.
Very. So they're working together. That they're not just like giving it to one person. So that's a good sign there. As Boardman,
each player has their role, and they do it.
Yeah, we're talking about that. Sebastian O'Brien leading the team with 8 goals on the season. Like we said, not a high-scoring team, as we've already noticed, as we've already said about some of the scores here for them. But still, 8 goals on a season where your offense just hasn't really been doing much. It's not too bad.
And we got a throw in.
Boardman's able to come up with it, though. They'll get it cleared back to midfield. O'Brien just dominating these leader boys when it comes to just overall points. He's got 17, 3 ahead of Gardner with 14, and then Gardner 7 ahead of third place there, Nathan James with 7. So when it comes to just overall scoring period, it looks like O'Brien and Gardner are the two that you got to be looking at the most. And lucky for us, Gardner and O'Brien are both in here in this game, so we'll see if they're able to get something going.
Yep, here's the moments where greatness will arise to the occasion.
Now, Gardner's a junior this year now, but what I find interesting here, O'Brien, who is all over that leaderboard, right? He's only a sophomore.
Really?
He's only a sophomore.
He's got a bright future ahead of him if he keeps up these numbers.
Here's a potential break here for Harding, and they just
get it past
Assad.
There we go.
There's a score for Harding.
Tie game.
As we're talking about them, they put one in the back of the net. Player gets mobbed. That's number 23 there. Was not one of the starters. He came in as a substitution. We missed that one. Here, give me a second here, pull up, and we'll give him the credit he does deserve.
Absolutely.
Derek Hall.
Another
guy that we were talking about as well.
Yeah. Nice.
He had 3 goals going into this game. He's got 4 now. He's now tied with Gardner.
Stepped up when they needed him, and that's all they needed. A tie game now.
And Gardner are tied up here, so is the score here, 1-1 and 4-4 overall there with the goals. So there you go. A little bit of friendly competition. If you're not playing for anything other than this, might as well just go for this, right? Go for those team records.
Exactly.
For the season. Keep the competition alive and keep them competing. Just overall, Harding's headbutt not successful here. Boardman might be able to get a step past. 7 has it. Oh, nice footwork there to keep it away from the defender's shot. Just wide. Rebound. Puts it into the back of the net.
And there we go.
Just like that. Boardman back on top. 2-1.
Didn't even give them a whole minute to celebrate that last goal. They came down and they're like, yeah. We're in control here. Sorry. This crowd is getting into it.
Oh, absolutely playing it.
Pretty good showing tonight for what will be the last home game of the season.
And you got to show up here and support your team no matter what. Boardman and Fitz, even though they're close to the bottom, they always seem to draw a good crowd. So does Canfield too.
Yeah,
and you've been able to go to a couple Canfield games with me, I do believe. And
we played. We broadcasted one of the girls' games there, and it was a very good show, and the crowd's very loyal.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of these schools are there. No matter what, they're showing up to support their team.
And that's exactly what you love to see. And heck, even with a bunch of these schools, you start to see student sections too show up, especially for the girls' games. Just like, man, I wish my school had done that more so with the soccer teams. It would have been great. I wish I had had the time and the car at that point in high school too to be able to travel like that. Obviously, the car there, Assad able to make a nice save. It's already cleared back out the other direction, as you can see on your screen.
Boot it, Mike. Boot it.
But, man, just a great showing here from the crowd and from the team here as they're up on this game. Harding trying to get another break here. They end up just going too far. Defense comes up, and they get it back to Assad, who will clear it, or at least attempt to. It's going out of bounds. It's going to be thrown here for Harding.
Harding will get a chance.
Right there, Derek. No, number 12 here. It's Kenyon Patterson with the throw-in. Patterson off to number 23 there. And one of those numbers that we just didn't have on the starters, and do a better job here. Again, that was Derek Hall. I thought the Hall was a different number there, so pardon me. Either way, Assad kicks it out.
Nice kick.
And he still has a player who lost it for a split second. Their defense still
He
overpowering
might have had a
them.
breakaway, but that ball will break away from the players.
Well
like
said.
I did there.
Well said. I don't think I was that clever at all this season. So, hey, look at you. You're natural. Boardman playing with it in the attacking zone. Not moving it forward, moving it back here. They've got a whole bunch of defensive players in front of them.
Well, they're in the lead, so they don't need to rush and make mistakes. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with just stepping back and coming in with a different strategy.
You know what? We've got less than half of the half left, too, is we got 19 minutes and 25 seconds still to play.
Yep, I mean, a lot of soccer left. Anything can happen, but when you're in a lead like this, you don't want to, obviously you don't play too safe, but, you know, don't make mistakes that could cost you it when you don't need to.
Again, that ball got too far away from Harding. Assad able to clear it away, and here comes Boardman yet again, just trying to get past a bunch of defenders 1-on-3, and ooh, risky play there by number 3. That was Michael Slomes. Did not get a call. Luckily for him,
some
he was
people
close, though.
in
He almost got a tripping call, though.
Some people in the stands were not pleased with that. I feel like there should have been a call, but there was not.
Not too many people here, though, so they know something we don't, obviously. Kick back up and defended well, and player goes down on his own there. So, there you go. Way to kind of draw even, I guess.
Yeah. That
Trying
ball
to get it centered, not going to work
stays in bounds. There we go.
Number 7 there playing with it. One of the substitutions here for Boardman gets it kicked off at his feet. Finally goes the other direction. Austin Kongson Jr. has the ball. Gets kicked off his foot again. Charlie Young with the ball. Young gets it taken away. They just can't keep it on their feet right now. Harding's just trying to take advantage. I'm going to say that one touched an arm. Didn't see that one go up that high, but according to what the official said,
Well, they got a better view than we do, so.
it's going to be a free kick here coming for the Spartans. And Assad coming in here to take it all the way back from his goal. He's going to have to hustle back.
He's got a good leg. You figured
Ooh,
he
a
could.
chance. Shot does not get through. Blocked. Now back. Next shot blocked. Rebound. It goes in the back of the net.
There we go. 3-1.
Heck of an opportunity. They took full advantage. Jake Murray, the sophomore, able to put that one in and get his team up 2-1. Pardon me, you're 3-1 here, up by 2 score. Well, there you go. Boardman showing here why they are ahead of Harding here in the standings. Trying to get to above 500 here, and so far their case for it is pretty good.
Oh, boy.
So good job there by Murray. They're going to force Harding here to kick it off yet again. Just waiting here now on the official to blow his whistle. He was talking to somebody on the sideline, a coach, probably asking, like, why wasn't there a call there? Because there was some close quarter contact. There was a potential case for something to be called, but nothing was. Boardman again with another chance. Trying to get past. He gets taken off the ball, knocked down. Crowd even more anxious here, upset that there was nothing called. Looked like a pretty aggressive hit there by a Harding player. Ball continues to move up the field. Now, nice footwork there by 15 for Boardman. Slows it down and moves it back up via pass. Continuing to lose it now. Player getting taken down, number 3 there for Harding, and he was down with some pain. Well, he went into him, and the player having some trouble just getting up. He went down, and the way that he landed, ooh, that did not look pretty. See how his head went down with his neck. Ooh, gotta be careful with those. He's up on his own power, though, so that's a good sign.
That is good.
Didn't have to worry about seeing a trainer come out. Seen trainers come out for a lot worse there, so this guy right here is a real trooper. Be able to get back up and say, hey, I'm going to keep playing. That was Michael Sloan there, the junior, number 3. They got their kick. They've got it back in the attacking zone. Boardman's defense, though, still not letting them get too much of an edge. Back heels it to 6. Shot. Assad was all over that one.
Went right to him.
Sebastian O'Brien with that shot for the Raiders.
Ball gets broken up here. Midfield, Harding still just trying to re-enter the zone. They'll kick it high and far. Goalkeeper comes out yet again. He's not going to take any chances here. Just comes out and plays that ball.
Nope, just
head or miss. Now Boardman might be able to get up. No luck. Oh, nice try here, and Harding now with the possession. Trying to get back into this game down by a pair. That could be the end of this game here. I mean, just losing by 1 score is pretty common.
Yeah, soccer is a sport that's very hard to come from behind, especially when you're down by more than 1.
Well, you look at that score here, but how about those shots there? 6-4. Boardman just has the 2-goal edge.
Yeah.
That's crazy here. You'd think that would be even higher, but no, it's still been good enough defense to limit their chances. But they've just taken advantage here on half of them. That being Boardman. Whereas only about a quarter of those chances have been successful for Harding. Harding trying to move it up.
Looks like they're trying.
And it gets broken up there by the
we
defense. Just continuing to play dominant here against Harding. The Harding player coming in and fouling. That was 3 versus 3 right there. So Charlie Young fouled Wes Lemos. Kicks it back up, trying to get a break, possibly. Shot! It goes off the top of the net and comes back. Another great chance here. Boardman's not going to give up here. They want to keep the ball in the zone. Ball's eventually forced out of the zone by Harding. Oh, man.
That's pretty
intense. Holding
your
breath right there, huh? Great opportunity now, 15, moving it in. Will he take a shot from here? No, he'll continue to try and move it past. Number 3 able to touch it and tries to slide and save it. Not going to work. So it's going to be a throw in here.
From the corner.
It's hard to tell exactly where that ball went out just because the player, Young, there came in and slid. It could have been a goal kick. Obviously not the case here, and a foul is called. And a yellow card comes out.
Well,
that's going to be against Harding. So it's going to be, no, not against Harding. It's going to be against Boardman, actually. Everybody's moving the other direction. Pardon me here, getting ahead of myself. So that's a penalty on Boardman. Did not quite catch it there. Still focusing on that throw-in from the corner. So coming to take the free kick here is Mason Bittner, one of the starters here, number 9 here for Harding. He's a sophomore this year, like we said, one of those young guys out here. We'll see what his leg has in it. And we've also got substitutions in and out here for Boardman as we wait. Just off to the left-hand side of your screen there, you can see some people coming in and out. So getting some of these legs out there, trying to get fresher ones in. Well, I'd say that's a good idea here where we've got 13 minutes and 16 seconds to play. Might as well get a big substitution here. You got a big enough bench here, as you can see right here, Jordan, at least.
Yeah.
Just look at all those guys down there. Just got a good chunk of players, so they've got a good
definitely
good
do
base.
have some depth that.
Meanwhile, Harding looks like they've got
not as big of a bench.
Maybe
that's
5
for sure.
kids on the bench. So that's still more than some schools out here.
Yeah.
But again, very young. Even when you look at their roster, they've only got like I think there was just the one senior, and he was starting. And it's their goalkeeper. He still is starting. Obviously, he's still out there. Harding fouls a Boardman player. coming. Boardman's number 7, I do believe. Hard to tell from this angle, and especially
Yes,
since
it is 7.
that number is very small on the top left-hand side of his jersey. It's almost like a professional jersey right there, except instead of having a crest up there, you've just got a number, but still, they're not taking up the entirety of the front of their jersey with something. Just using that top left-hand corner there. Anyways, we're moving back up the field here, that being Boardman. It's stopped, intercepted by Harding. They're going to move it the other direction. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Back and forth, this game just continues to go. That's how it's played.
And a very eventful first half.
Oh, a lot has happened here.
We
Even if it hasn't been a lot of scoring, you've still seen a lot of fouls, some aggressive players. Ooh, a player sliding down. Boardman unable to get around him, though, and a player comes in to kick it off of his foot. Ball back at midfield.
Harding's trying to march it back down. Got about 11 minutes, 40 seconds left in the half.
As that ball gets sent out of
I'm
play.
sure they would love to get just one more goal in before
who are you talking about
halftime.
here?
Harding.
Well, of course.
Yes.
Of course. I mean, I guess
I mean,
it
both
goes
sides,
either way,
but
obviously. Yes.
I think Harding
Cushion
probably
your lead if
needs
you
it
can.
more than, but yeah. Being
You
down
ver-
3-2 with a fresh
It's
half would be much
literally-
easier to come back from.
It's quite literally a need versus a want here as that pass goes way too far and right to the keeper. Darren Schiller.
I'm sure Boardman could do with a lot of insurance, but right now, but I mean, 3-1 is pretty substantial already. I mean, we've seen some pretty high-scoring games so far in soccer, so nothing's impossible.
Here's the kick. There was a penalty called there by the official. Harding with the ball, though. It goes off of a Boardman player. They're just going to try and keep it off their feet, pass it up. Going a little bit too far. And he
Looks like it
saves it on
stays
the
in.
line. Look at that. Good play there, but Boardman comes up with it as they continue to dance on the line. Does not go out of play. Nice cut off there by Harding. Move it back up. Goes to nobody. They'll continue, though, to battle for it as some of these balls just rebounding and going too far off the Boardman player's feet. Ball being played on the line, pardon me here, and Harding again comes back with it. What do you think with the amount of possession they've had? I mean, all they have to do is just get into the zone. That's what's been very difficult for them here.
Yeah.
Is not only just getting into the zone, but maintaining possession and keeping possession to be able to get those shots off. That's why the shot advantage is for Boardman. It's 6-4 for them. Just haven't been able to see them really start anything here, but now they got to throw in and that attacking zone. We'll see if they can try and get it back here within a goal. Oh, Michael Smo's there, just all over the place. He'll be throwing it in again. He's got the arm that they trust. He's going to get a running start to put that one in as well. Gives it right to Assad, who comes out of his net. One's kicked back, and Boardman trying to get a bit of a break here. It's not going to work here, at least for the break, but defense here just keeps running into itself. Harding finally able to get it on their feet. They haven't cleared it out of their zone yet. Now they will. It's back to midfield. Harding here with a little bit of a pass kicked away there by Boardman, going back the other direction. You got a player coming in. Can they get something started here?
Looks
Getting
like that
around.
will go out.
Yes, sir.
Who gets a throw in? Let's see. Looks like Boardman still has it.
That was touched last by Harding here. Now a kick here just to get it away out of immediate danger, but Boardman still with possession. Just trying to get around defense. Passes it back to the center. A shot attempt, no, unable to take it. Didn't really have a lot of balance. Pass gets stopped there by Harding as they'll take it away and clear it out of the zone all the way back into the Boardman end. Oh, Assad has to kick it. He gets it right there to his player up the field. Goes the wrong direction, though. Ball kicked again and played on the line, but still in bounds here by Harding. Trying to get past Boardman, able to kick it as he tries to run away. And just seeing a little bit more electricity here from Harding. Just not a lot here, though, that they've been able to just keep it on their feet.
Well, we go with the throw in. See if they can make something happen. We got about 7 minutes, 40 seconds left. Good opportunity here to just make that lead, cut it down to just
Small
one.
little pass there. They might be able to.
Go.
Shot just
Wide.
Oh, man. What a chance. What a chance. It's going to be a corner kick, though, and coming here for Harding.
Carter not taking the corner for the Raiders.
So this is another dangerous opportunity here. It's going to be Nupp here coming in, number 7. This kick, he's going hard and far, but it's met there by a Boardman player. They're able to head it away. Boardman player going down. Official just letting him play on. Nothing to call there. Boardman will continue to clear it away. Now they're finally able to clear it even further. Again, though, met by Harding. 6.5 minutes to play. Harding still unable to get past this defense.
As this defense has been almost lights out the entire game.
Just the one goal here, and it's kind of a lucky one there for Harding, too, if you remember. Still counts nonetheless, but Boardman here just getting away. Their feet just, they've got them moving here just really well. They're going to try and get a big, long pass here. Harding player ends up heading it up, and the
goalkeeper just nabbed it,
there, just able
launched
to come
it
up
away.
And grab it. Good job here. Pass here, just a short one there to 15. Harding's defense here being a pain right now to get past. Broken up here, still going up. 3 coming in, that's Young. It's kicked out of bounds there. It's going to stay in possession here of Boardman. The official did say that that one was kicked out of bounds by a Harding player. Three to 1 our score here, just waiting for a Boardman player to come over and take the throw. Deep in that attacking zone. Or is it not going to be a throw? No, it will be. It's just close to the corner. Thought for a second maybe they gave him something. Throw comes back towards mid. More so center, pardon me, not mid. 15 still with a heck of a lot of opportunity here. Gets a shot and gives it right away to him.
That was, Boardman has not had a lot of shots in the past, like 15 minutes or so.
Well, neither team really has.
Yeah.
Nobody's giving anything up. Now Harding player takes number 3, Young, down, and he is in some pain right now. Went right for the ankle, and he was taken down. Pretty obvious there. He's getting helped up by one of his teammates. Hopefully he'll be able to keep some pressure on his leg, and looks like all is well.
He's up, and looks like he's staying in. So
Looks like we're also getting 2 balls out there. That'll be interesting.
yeah, that would be fun.
A little bit of miscommunication there on the sideline. No big deal. We've got the right one out there. They're going to be getting a free kick here from between that 45 and 40, and here it comes. Got it pretty deep in there. Header. Saved there by Schuler. Now kicked away. Young still out there being aggressive, so nice to know that he isn't actually hurt. He's just in there in the thick of it now. That's back to defense.
I think Harding may be trying for.
Oh, we'll
get
definitely
something
trying
here.
here, and they might have something now. Gets away from the Boardman foot.
Nice save there. Got that up in the air, but Boardman just gets it out.
Yeah.
There we go. About 3.5 minutes remaining till halftime.
Just trying to fool us here with what they're about to do. Hard to predict. Keeping things interesting here as Harding kicks it back into the zone, and they connect with their man, but Boardman able to take it
Fortunately,
away.
he's the only man in that vicinity, so.
Sometimes it's all you need as long as he can get it around the defense. I mean, all you need to do is just step the right direction sometimes, and you can have a break.
Yeah, but it is very hard when it's 1-on-4.
As long as you take the ball there and the ball's not there ahead of you already, it's not going to be an offsides. You can get a break that way.
Yeah.
I saw a couple, like maybe 4 or 5 for Gerard's girls team last night where I was able to be on the call for, and Don't see that quite that often, but it was still pretty entertaining, and it shows that's possible here. It happens a lot more at this level too than it does in pro or anything. So can't tell you the last time I was watching an MLS game and I actually saw a real breakaway. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Of course, that's comparing it apple to grape or something. You know, it's very different, but also same sport. But still an example there.
Well, it's just when you get higher up into the professionals, it's the game is way more defensive-oriented than offensive-oriented. You see low score. I mean, you can get a 0-0 tie, and it's like common factor. The score right now would be very high scoring in the average, MLS game or, Bundesliga or Premier League, any of that stuff. But
I mean, just take a look at the Columbus Crew. Obviously, their season's over, but I think they might have had the most amount of ties. I think it was like 15 or 16 throughout the entire season.
I know, it happens.
Crazy. Here's a chance now for Boardman. Getting away. Schuler gets it kicked away. Is it on net? Yes, it is. Goes into the back. 4-1 Boardman here.
1 minute 36 left. They said, you know what, we're going into the half. We're making our lead bigger.
We're going up by 3 here against the team right below us in the standings, who's had a lot of trouble against conference foes. Only 1 win here, and right now it looks like it might stay that way. Unless they are able to change something in the second half, but that's still yet to be seen. Right now, it's all Boardman.
This is Boardman's game to lose, and theirs to win.
It's up to them and up to Harding here if they're able to figure something out. Another kick.
There we go.
Shots are now 9-4 here. Boardman's able to get 3 more here since the last time we checked. It seems like we haven't been able to get one in a long time. So,
like Harding would have had like 1 or 2 more, but I guess they just didn't count those shots.
Austin Colson there with his 3rd of the season. Now trying to get another break. That one goes right to Schuler though before anybody else can get to it. Just bowl that one a little bit.
And that would have been devastating if they scored another point. It's already, you're going to have a tough time digging out of a 3-goal hole, 4-goal hole would, yeah.
We are under a minute here to play in the first half. Harding with a very quick throw in here in their own zone.
They know they want to score before that halftime gets up, and they figure they have no time to waste.
They're back in the attacking zone. Can they get deep enough to try and at least get a shot off? Pass to the center. There was nobody home. Boardman just kicks it away.
Looks like they have some, they need to work on their field positioning maybe. Coach just get some adjustments, let them know, like, hey, you got to be there for your teammates. They pass it off. I mean, you could be the hero of this game, but
there's a chance.
No one
pass
there.
Up. Goes to nobody but Harding. Schuler has to come in almost diving for that one. So he did have an attacker right in front of him. We've got under 10 seconds to play. It's kicked away. Maybe one last-ditch epic rafts for Harding. 3 seconds, and Boardman has it. That's going to end things here. So
there we go. 4-1 in the first half.
Man, what a great job there by Boardman.
And they are showing that they want this game. They're, probably not going to be able to move up in the rankings, but I'd say it's a pride thing at this point. You go in like, hey, we'll get them next year.
And like we said, just trying to compete with each other just for maybe some supremacy amongst your teammates.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, when you're, you got these students, they see each other at the mall or something, they're like, hey, we beat you. They have like that little pride thing going on there, but yeah.
Absolutely, and with that, we are going to head into halftime here. When we come back, second half action for you. Stay tuned here on YSN.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
While your vehicle is being built.
No worries. We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our family's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists, located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Welcome back to Boardman here. Still a 4-1 game here in favor of the Spartans over the Raiders here from Harding. And man, what does Harding have to do to get back into this game, Jordan?
Offense, and a lot of it. They've shown that they can hold possession of the ball and get it down and get in position to make their shots and score, but the shots haven't connected, and they just haven't gotten as many as Boardman has. I mean, it's saying on there still they only have 4 shots. 4 shots for 40 minutes of play. I mean, you can do the math. That's 1 shot per 10 minutes. They need a lot more than that. A lot more than that, and they need to do it quickly.
And you know what? They've spent a lot of time in the offensive zone. They just haven't been able to keep it set up. Anytime they enter, it just seems like Boardman's there to kick it away.
Yes, that defense is just kind of holding them there.
But then Harding's able to bring it back in, but then just a couple like really nice moves there by Boardman's able to move it back up, and that's how they've been able to score the 4 goals.
Absolutely.
And now here's Harding playing in their own zone. Don't forget here, we did switch sides here, so goalkeepers switch nets, so
Yep.
Harding now attacking to the right, Boardman to the left. Is Essed there? Out of his nets, it's ready.
That goes out of bounds.
Oh, just keeping it aggressive right here. Just trying to keep it where it was. They throw it in here. Harding trying to get a center, goes way too far past there. Number 6, who is the intended receiver, keeps it in play, even after all of this. Great defense comes up. It finally goes out of bounds. So here's an opportunity here for Harding. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick coming.
Yeah, it looks like there was some confusion as to what, but it did go out of bounds in the back. So, yes, that would be a corner kick.
And here it comes. Not going too deep, and man, was Boardman ready for that one. The one player just coming out here and just putting it away, and they'll just put it out of bounds here as you got.
This Boardman defense is, say, lights out for most of the game, besides
Just
had
the
one goal, but honestly, I
wasn't
think
much on that goal either.
Yeah.
No, it was just a nice
It's just
one.
a typical case of, you know what, sometimes
You can't shut them all out. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it right here. Oh, now Harding gets too far away there. Essed just comes out as that ball goes out of bounds. Did he save it before? No, it's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah.
Everybody leaving the net here and giving him a second here. Just has to place that ball down and get ready.
see, the defense has been almost perfect, but, you know, the offense is kind of made up for that. I mean, obviously, you remember they Hardin tied this game up, and then not even 1 minute later, the offense for Boardman marched right back down the pitch and just stunk the ball in there like, yeah, you know what? This is still our game. We're not going to let you celebrate too long there. And then they did it again, and then again.
This is one of the higher scoring games I've gotten to call here, at least for the boys sport. Obviously with girls, I've called some Poland games where it wasn't even close. Yeah. I believe I've called both Poland versus Girard games, and those both ended 11-0 in favor of the Bulldogs there. Again,
I do believe I was with you for the one.
For the first one of the
Yes.
season, yeah, that was at Girard, and then I got to call the one at Poland later on in the season, and they both just ended with the exact same mark, 22-4 and nothing against for Poland. Incredible there.
That's actually kind of funny.
They were just able to kind of repeat history, as it were.
Yeah. What if they did it on purpose? Like, they could have got 12, but they just wanted to keep it 11. Just like, you know what? It's perfect that way. Well, I don't know.
Meanwhile, here Essed comes in and whistle is blown. It's going to be going back towards the offense here, so it's off the ball here.
Yeah.
Harding's going to get it set up where the spot was called.
Not entirely sure what was called there, but I'm sure Hardin's not complaining. This is a good opportunity for them.
It's going to be a free kick in a very dangerous zone. Here's the shot. Keeps it low, trying for a center and gets away from the attacker. Defense comes up big. And they clear it out of the zone. And out of play, too, rather. Man, not out of the zone, but just out of the play. Wow.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity, but it just seems like that ball just got right by Hardin's man there, and the defense just quickly
Like
acting.
you said, just great defense and not too many shots here. That's why the shots are still 4 here for Harding. They just haven't been able to get past the last couple of lines of defense here.
Yeah.
And over to Assad. I said, pardon me here. Trying to get myself back into the more swing here of actually getting his name correct. Ball going towards that line, goes out of play. Moon's coming out here. Not a full moon, but still pretty red here as it was last night, too.
Oh, yeah, that is a really nice moon.
Hard to tell here on the
Hopefully
camera,
there's no
but
werewolves
yeah.
down there.
Well, like we said, not a full moon. So
Spooky season.
Don't have to worry too much about that. But, yeah, tis the season. Halloween's coming up here soon. Getting close to that halfway mark at least.
This month has gone by quickly. I mean, obviously I was like not here for half of it, but you know,
Just soaking it up out of the country, just having a good time on a little bit of an impromptu vacation.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing there. Just get some rest, come back here fresh and ready to call some more soccer games.
'Tis the life.
Boardman getting it back off of Harding, but didn't last. Pass up here. It's not going to go out of play. Harding Can try and get it. Passes it. Pass Essed. 20
Good
has it.
chance here.
Shot. Centered again, and that one's going to go out of bounds.
Oh.
Nobody was there. I'm not sure if he was looking for a pass or if he was hoping to maybe try and find a corner. Just didn't go on mark. Looked like he was more so just looking to pass it, but again, nobody was home.
Yeah, that's something we've seen a couple times from this team. They have good chances, but they're not. These players, they're not getting good positioning. Then they could have had like 3 goals by now off of that if they were just there at the right place when they needed to be. But that's something that can be worked on.
Harding trying to get it back in towards that goalkeeper. He was whiffing the ball a little bit here. They finally do, but nothing was actually really threatening there. I'm not sure if they're going to even get credit for a shot on that one. I wouldn't give them one. I think it just kind of rolled over there towards Essed.
Yeah, the shot still rings stand number 4. 4 shots. So.
And they've been pretty on point here with the scoreboard. I mean, you've just seen some of the graphics that they put up there. It's impressive here for high school.
Yeah, they have a nice video board.
Oh, really nice, really big.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, and they're using it to show their own feed of the game. They've got cameras all over here, students working on them. Really nice to see that. Don't worry, we weren't in the first half still. It is the second half.
We get really so into this game that we don't even notice it's like that. It's so fun. But yes, second half play. We got about 33 minutes left.
Focusing way too much on
game.
making sure that the score was correct, not making sure that the half was correct on there. Well, at least we caught it this time. Now a chance here for Harding breaking away. They get it around Essed. Shot. Score!
Here we go.
Back within 2 here. Try and get that one correct.
If you do the math, if they can score 1 goal every 10 minutes, they will end this game with a victory.
Essed just came out there and committed to sliding in. Player just stopped the ball, brought it around, and put it right into the empty net. All he could do was just stare at it and watch it go past him.
Absolutely. Very good. Good offensive work. That's the kind of offensive work that we need to see if this team wants to come back and win. Or even tie at this point.
It's very doable. Only 2 score now.
Yeah.
And they've got a little bit of life here, maybe some momentum. Although Boardman not allowing them to have too much of it, as they still continue to move it up that field.
Yeah,
Boardman on that ball.
Boardman's offense has been quiet this half.
Still very early yet, but yes, you are correct.
Yeah, their defense has been on point, besides the goal, obviously, but seems like the offense is kind of taking a little nap. They need to wake up. I mean, there's no such thing as a safe lead.
You might be talking a little early here. No, looks like Harding's able to get it back. Thought for a second there Boardman might have been able to move it up, but Harding's feet ready for it. Centering in here, and Essed just kicks it away, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Almost hitting.
Came over towards us.
Almost hitting the table there with the water on it. That could have been a mess.
Yeah.
I think it looks like maybe there's a clipboard or a tablet on there as well, so luckily bit of a disaster was avoided there. Player tripping over the ball there, just trying to save it from the incoming defender for Boardman.
It's like a whistle's blown.
It's going to be staying on Harding's feet. They're going to get a free kick, and they're going to try and not take it here early. Thought for a second they were going to try and get ahead of them.
There we go. It is blocked. Back.
And it goes back the other direction. Harding's still keeping it in now.
Going back the other way. And out of bounds. Right to the man in the orange vest.
One of the ball boys over there doing a great job here at making sure that whenever there's a throw in there, they've got a ball ready for them. Keeping this game going, not wasting too much time on that clock. Of course, it doesn't stop unless a goal is scored or a player goes down hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the only real reason you can really think of for stopping the clock here in this sport. They're still trying to keep it as close as they can to other levels and other leagues, but obviously you just kind of want to keep it within reason here too with high school kids.
Yep.
And the clock also does count down instead of up.
Yes.
Getting them more so ready here for college than they are for anything else, which, well, that is the logical next step here for them if they are going to try and continue their playing careers.
Absolutely.
Obviously, none of these kids
obviously
here,
you're not going from here to the crew, that's for sure.
No, and if you wanted to play college soccer, obviously here for the guys, they wouldn't be able to play for Youngstown State. Unfortunately, we don't have a men's soccer team there, but
really?
No, just all women's.
I did not know that.
Very fun to watch, especially at home. They play really well. Shot from Boardman's wide. Maybe we need to keep talking about Youngstown State soccer here. That was working for them right there.
Yeah. I didn't know there wasn't a boys program. I mean, you think I would know because I graduated from there, but I didn't really pay much attention to sports, especially since the last 2 years I was in college was when everything was closed. I mean, they didn't have a football season my last year, so I mean, that was unfortunate.
I kind of have to know here because I do all those ESPN Plus broadcasts there, working behind the scenes for those.
Yeah.
Obviously, on the call there for volleyball, you got Anthony Romo, one of the great broadcasters here, part of the YSN team as well, so shout out to him.
Any relation to quarterback Tony Romo?
I'm sure he gets asked that a lot.
Tony Romo, I mean, he's a quarterback, but now he's an announcer too, so does that technically make us colleagues?
Only in your mind.
In my mind, that's all that matters.
Boardman going off sides here. We finally get one of those called. Haven't seen that here. Pretty good.
That was the first one of the game, yeah.
Get past him.
Been pretty disciplined so far. I mean, yeah, the one yellow card and now the first offside penalty.
I've seen quite a few penalties actually here with the different kicks. I wouldn't say disciplined here, but still, I see where you are coming from. Hasn't been as bad as it looks like it could have been. Harding moving it up again, trying to get it back within one. Centering attempt. Finds a Harding player, goes off, and they're going to call an offsides there too now, I believe, on Harding.
Huh.
Yes, there it is.
2. Went from having none to 2 in less than 20 seconds.
1 per team. Well, the player was already past the defense there, and you can't go past unless it was in the act of shooting. That's
that is true.
Yep. So they just got ahead of them, or maybe the defense there just walked back and they weren't paying attention.
Getting too eager. They want to score. They
desperately here. They've got 28 minutes to play. But as we've seen here, I mean, it took them, they played through full 40 and only were able to find 1.
Yeah. They're looking, I mean, like I said, if they can just get 1 goal every 10 minutes, they could win, but that is
Boardman there with an
ticking down
opportunity
here
to get a shot off. It goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick here coming for Harding. It's going to be Schuler. My cameraman here is having some fun with the music in-house. Stay focused.
We have fun here.
We got a soccer game to watch.
I'd like to get the crowd hyped a little bit, play some Cotton Eye Joe.
Harding here clearing it back into the attacking zone. Can they get something going this time around? Ball's up high. They got to get possession first. 2 defenders coming in for Boardman. Passed off by Harding and almost stolen there by Boardman. They weren't able to get a full though. Ball finally cleared away, and now Boardman here gets it kicked off of their feet.
It's like their offense is starting to wake up a little bit.
Player going down. Shot. Schuler there ready for it.
Nice stop there by the goaltender. Just get that in his hands and can't do nothing.
Shots are cut in half, 10-5 here. Boardman still with the edge here. The 2-score difference.
Got the ball here around the 40. Hardin in control. It seems like...
Well, that pass worked there. Got past both defenders for Boardman.
Yeah, Hardin's offense has been in control a lot more this this half, but still just 1 goal to show for it. 1 shot, really. 1 shot, 1 goal. At least that's what the scoreboard says.
They've just done slightly better than they did in the first half. Slightly's been good enough, though, for them to get a score, like you said. Boardman there, instead of kicking it away, will take it back, get it back there to Essett, and now they'll try over here on the left-hand side of the field. Won't work here. Harding has the ball back. Ooh, a nice little poke tap there just to try and pass it off there. Harding's still playing with it. Player goes down. They call a penalty there, and there was no Boardman player even really around him. Nobody touched him. He just kind of went down on his own, and referee, a bit of a miscall there.
Well, they have a better view, so we might have missed something. I personally didn't see anything, but we're up here, so not much can be done now. Life goes on, and this kick is up.
Nobody was around him. I don't know. It looked like he just went down on his own.
Yeah. Might have.
Well, as you said, life
taken
goes
some
on.
inspiration from their European counterparts.
Harding trying to get out of their zone. Boardman still was threatening there, just unable to really get possession. Ball goes out.
All right.
Harding here getting ready here. Matt Maher, Jordan Barber here on the call for you. Glad that you could join us. Here on a nice Tuesday night, nice and cool out there. Not too cold though.
Yeah, it was
60s.
pretty cold the other day, but typical with Ohio weather, it just decides to have like a little summer renaissance there.
Around 66 degrees out here, so not too bad.
Yeah.
I stood there waiting here patiently, now going and grabbing it. I think he was just trying to get Harding there to try and go after it so he could pick it up and maybe get him behind the play. Not sure 100% what the strategy was there. Maybe just killing the clock a little bit more. Either way, it's back up the field.
Could be. We're about 24 minutes left.
Boardman not
So you
allowing,
got a
not allowing Boardman to get their feet on it.
2-goal lead, so you're not in any rush to do much. I'd say maybe try to get your offense to wake up a little bit and just make that even more of a hole for them.
Like you said, under 24 minutes to play in the second half in this game. No overtime here. They eliminated that this year. Ball's going towards Boardman here. I think there was a...
So if it ends in a tie, it's
there.
just a tie.
Yep.
If I do recall correctly, Canfield has no losses, but I believe it's like 2 ties.
Also, interestingly enough, what you wouldn't expect this year, if we did get into a situation where we do need a mercy rule, it's a running clock here. As Harding had a chance, they just missed wide.
Oh, is there a mercy rule in soccer?
It's running clock.
Does that really do anything?
It's when they, like after goals.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you mean. Because, like, it's always running clock. I was thinking about that because, like, football makes sense because, like, there's a lot of stoppage, but soccer, you don't really stop except for goals and injuries.
No. Yeah, no, they just won't stop the clock unless, I'm sure if there's an injury, I think you would have to at that point. Chance here for Harding.
But what is the point differential that it would trigger mercy rule?
I think 10?
10? Okay.
It's like either between 6 or 10, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. I've only had to deal with that twice so far this season.
Yeah.
So
well, we are not in that range. Probably won't get in this range unless Boardman just goes on a tear.
Harding has to complete the fall. As they try and move in. Cabot's centered here and goes out of bounds. Last touch looked like by Boardman, by Harding, I want to say rather here. No, it was last touch by Boardman. I was right the first time. Second guessing myself here. Boardman needs to stop. It's gonna be a corner kick.
Yeah. Trust your gut, brother.
Trust your initial instinct. That's a good lesson here. Here comes the
corner kick. Have
not been very fruitful here for anybody, but it comes back out to Harding, so they'll keep it in. Trying again. Big long shot. It's
kick
good
is
for
up
3.
And it's good. If only the Browns kicker could do that on Sunday.
Oh boy, I'm sure a lot of teams out here in the Youngstown area wish that their kickers could do something like that too. Oh boy.
Okay. It's got a goal kick. I was like, where is the ball? There it is.
Well, it did go up out of play, missed the net. Shot by Harding, so yes, you're correct there with the goal kick.
Oh, this
Boardman
way.
Moving it up.
There we go.
Pass is stopped there, blocked well. Harding moves it back towards mid. Now Harding just trying to get past the defense here. It's out of bounds. Boardman's going to get that ball going the other direction now in their own zone.
On the field for the Spartans, 26, James Jerome, 22, in Walker.
All right, looks like we're getting a throw in.
20.5 minutes to play.
Halfway through the second half.
Just about.
Yep, which means we're
Harding
about.
with possession still. They've just dominated possession here in the second half. Still not able to get a lot of shots, though. It's still being outshot 11-5 now here. Boardman's been able to get more shots, but that's going to count here. As I said there, just goes down and smothers that one before he finally gets a whistle.
Well, you were saying they had possession but don't have a lot of shots.
Still no score between the Indian Guardians and Yankees.
Well, we just got an update here for the score for the Guardians and the Yankees game here. They said it was scoreless, but they obviously haven't gotten it updated here. Stephen Kwan just hit a home run to give the Guardians a 1-0 lead in the third.
Love to see it, unless you're a Yankee fan.
In which case, then you're very upset right now, but we understand, too. As Cleveland fans here, we're very familiar with disappointment, so we got your back on that one. That one's kicked out here and back in towards the attacking zone. Harding defense comes up, and they'll just put that one out of bounds. Boardman is going to get a throw-in in the attacking zone.
There we go. Right.
Here comes the throw-in for Boardman.
Okay, and we're off. Boardman taking as much time as they can, figured in. We're in no rush. We got a 2-point lead.
With under 20 minutes to go, and, you know, you say they're taking their time. They're just trying to get over towards that net. It's cleared away by Harding. That should be a corner kick.
I think so.
Yes, it is. Here we go. See if they can do anything better here.
Looks like he just hands it off.
The kick. Offsides. Wow.
Another one.
So the ball comes back in towards the center there, and they just could not stay on. That's disappointing there for Boardman, but they're up in this game. So it doesn't hurt them too much here, but got to be careful here as Harding has just continued here to move it up. Keep it in their own zone.
And that is what they are trying to do.
Ball goes out of bounds there. It's going to go the other direction now. Harding with the ball. Pass up here. Harding puts it out of bounds here by mistake.
A little bit of back and forth here. You get the ball. No, you get the ball.
Your ball, your ball.
Everybody gets the ball.
They all get a touch. It's all fun. It's a free-for-all here. Not really, obviously. Very tightly contested game, actually. Good defense.
Yeah.
Ball goes out of bounds.
All right.
Not that you needed us to tell you that again, but it's been the main story here. Good ball movement here by the Harding player. Finally kicks it away, getting away from Boardman, and gives it right to a Boardman player. Not sure what just happened there, but it's going to be continuing to move up. Should be a Boardman kick coming here. The Harding player not at all happy about that one, throwing that over the hand of the ref who was waiting for it to come to him.
Yeah.
A little bit of emotion there. Upset here. His team's down, and now good opportunity here for Boardman to get some great positioning here. Moves it in, looking for somebody.
Right to the goalie.
It just goes right into the net. Yep. Not
wasting no time, launches it.
Now Harding, I said, comes out here, kicks it away, and he has to kick it.
Yeah,
he's not able to touch it there. He's way too far out, but Harding's moving it back up. Essett has to hurry.
Yeah.
Ball gets kicked away, though. In the meantime, his defense is coming up for him. He's back in where he's comfortable, so he got a little lucky there that his defense was able to hold up in time.
Yeah, I'd say definitely.
And there was just threatening here to try and get it wide open and get it down to one.
If I'm the
Pass up.
If I'm the coach, I'm probably like clutching my chest right there. Like,
Here's
what are you
shot.
doing?
Comes in towards Essett. Not much on it, though, and he'll just keep playing it. Hasn't covered up yet, so here comes the Harding offense. And finally, they'll grab it.
Yeah.
And here comes his kick. That one going pretty far there, going all the way to the other side of the field. He's got a good leg on him.
He does,
really
yeah.
It's really good for him. Again, he is a senior this year, so if he wants to keep it going, I mean, there's a good chance that he maybe does find a college team to play for if he hasn't already.
Well, during the senior night presentations, many of their players are going on to colleges to play.
I believe one of them said that they were going to do steelwork or something.
Yes.
That was kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting that.
I mean,
no, to each their own, whatever you want to do.
It's a good job.
No, it's just some
and it's
money,
needed work.
Absolutely. No, I'm not judging him by any means. It's just, you're at a soccer game, you're not expecting that.
Yeah.
Guess who's handy there? Hasn't had to use his hands for anything with sports at least, so you got those there. They're in pristine condition.
Yeah, good point.
Player playing defense in their own zone, finally kicking it away here. Pressure ball by Boardman now. And they accidentally coughed it up there. Too much on that kick.
It's like they're saying it went out. That didn't look out of bounds to me.
That one really did not, no. Well, I agree to disagree again, as we already in this game.
Okay, that one definitely went out of bounds.
Well, yeah, now we can't really complain about that. No arguing there. When the bench is touching the ball, you know that it's that's a good idea. That's a good sign that it's out of bounds.
Bench is not an eligible player.
Not at the moment,
That would be interesting to see how that would work. Maybe a goalie, you can just put it there and just pray.
I don't even think we're talking about soccer anymore at this point.
I don't know.
We're going to call it Jordan ball.
Yeah. No, I could.
All the same elements, but then with the added twist.
Yes.
The bench can come in at any moment and play. There is no out of bounds. In the meantime, we have a corner kick coming here for the Raiders. They keep it far away. They're just trying to get it out and get a more quality shot. Here's an attempt. Blocked.
Good block.
Ooh. And pops it up.
And that will go way out of bounds. Again, can't question that one. There we go. Looks like we are ready. Someone yelled you can't do that. I don't know what that was all about.
Let's go in the other direction here. So Boardman has the ball, so obviously somebody was upset there about the Harding player's penalty there. It was a free kick here. Now Boardman kind of with a little bit of ease here, moving it up.
Crowd's going a little
they're getting excited.
A little hyped here, yeah.
They want
to see their boys.
Their team, and it goes out of bounds. Ooh.
And it's right back in play. Yep, and the whistle calls. Blows the play dead. Got 13 minutes left in the game. Not a lot of time left for Harding to score, and they are playing with that urgency.
They move it up quickly, though. 21 has it. Oh, man, what just happened there? I came back here around between 2 and 12 here. 22 on me for Boardman.
I don't know what's going on. Looks like Boardman gets the ball. Again,
you got this.
Taking their time. I don't know what I was.
It's all good. We all have those times. All going out of bounds again, though. Boardman moving it back up. Pass, way too much on that one. There was no chance of that one getting into anybody's feet. Here's the throw-in. As you would expect. Boardman player intercepted that for a second here. Just kind of playing back and forth here at midfield, blocked and out of bounds. And here comes the sub. 12 in for 0-0.
Now on the field for the Spartans, number 12, Logan Thompson replaces 0-0 Hamilton.
So Thompson in here and throw comes in. Boardman really liking to play music right here any chance they can. Player goes down, nothing called. Officials say that's clean. One kicked.
I don't think the crowd agreed with that, but the crowd's not, they don't have the power.
Now 22 with the ball. Passes it up. They've still got possession. A nice little tapper there to keep it off of the feet. And it's finally taken out of bounds here.
Of course.
Looks like we've got a free kick coming here for Boardman. Deep in the offensive zone, almost in that end zone there. 22 here, we'll see what he's got on him. He's facing 4 immediate defenders. They jump up, gets past them. Schuler comes in, gets a hand on. Still loose. Boardman blocked. Wide open net. Still Harding puts it out of bounds and avoids danger.
Yeah, that would have.
Oh man,
that would have sealed the game for Boardman there.
What an opportunity, though.
Yeah.
What an opportunity.
Good save there by the defense.
It's gonna be a
Looks
corner,
like,
though.
Yeah, it will get a corner
Harding
kick, but
kicked it out of bounds. That's why.
Corner kicks hasn't really been fruitful for either side. Maybe Boardman's here looking to change that. Get 1 goal, and that pretty much puts this game out of reach for Harding. Already is with a little under 10 minutes left, but
looks like we're going to get somebody else to take the kick this time than 22, so that's might be good news here for Boardman. Looks like 7 here. Kick goes over and headed, and it's wide. Taking that kick there was Austin Kongson. Not successful, though, as you said. Not much has been gained. Not anything has been gained on these corners.
Yeah.
Normally you think of that, you think of a big advantage, and no luck.
Plenty of good tries, but no successes.
We've got 9 minutes to play here in the game as that ball makes its way out of bounds.
So Harding has had a pretty dominant showing this second half, but only 1 goal to show for it. Unfortunately, not enough to overcome their deficit.
Well, you say that, and Harding with the ball, it's still onside. He waited for it. Smart play there by 21, getting it around defenders. Passes it to the center. Shot! Saved. That one went right into his mitts there. Thought he might have been able to get a little bit of a better shot off there than he did. No luck. Ball's already down the other side of the field.
Letting it go really far down.
Pass off here. Nicely done. Harding gets intercepted, though, by Boardman. It's Coxon again here, number 7.
And Harding remains in control.
Pass up here. Boardman can intercept. Harding needs to just try and get a shot from here. They couldn't. And trying to get around. They do. Wide open net. No, they're going to call them their penalty right before a shot comes in. It should be against Boardman, though, I think, because the keeper came in and tripped up the player trying to get around him. It's in the box. That means that it should be a penalty kick, and the keeper, I think, is tested there, and he's getting taken out. So they're replacing goalkeepers here. So your rock here, Essed comes out of the game. You're going to be putting in number 33. And a yellow card, and Essed just got a yellow card. So Carter Fick Mills comes in here to do the goalkeeping. He's a sophomore this year, and his first action, he's going to have to face a penalty shot.
Very,
That's a lot there.
That is a...
Here comes that shot. Number 21 has it. Waiting for the official there just to say go ahead. And it's easily in there, the back of the net. We've got it cut down to a 1-goal deficit.
There we go, and there's 7 minutes left, so this game is
over 7
well
minutes.
Within reach.
7 minutes and 47 seconds to be exact here. Of course, like we said, that clock does stop after goals.
Yeah.
So they've got plenty of time here, and now 33 coming out, and Essed comes back in. So Essed
like
just
that.
Left for just
the Boardman offense has been ineffective this half. It might end up biting them in the rear end if they let this lead go away. They could have put that game away multiple times, but just could not get the ball in the net.
Boardman still leading this game, just barely by 1 score. They're going to try and move it back up. Like you said earlier, they didn't seem like they were in that much of desperation there. They were taking their time, and now how crucial is it that they were doing that? I mean, that could really hurt them.
Yeah.
Bite them in the behind.
Say,
up by a score.
No lead is safe.
Up by 4
ever.
shots, too. A decisive lead there in shots at least. And, man.
If you do not keep the foot on the gas, then you will lose first place. Another racer will just come right behind you.
Well, first place obviously isn't up for grabs here for any kind of standings for either of these two teams. Boardman trying to get around.
I'm making a race car analogy.
I got you.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Yes. Foot on the gas.
Harding
is definitely gunning for it. They
well, they know how much time they have left. They do it quickly now. Get to it. That ball, they thought that touched the hand.
Yeah, they're saying it touched his hand, but the officials are
nobody
not
saw
calling
it, so
it.
they're not going to call it. You miss it.
Yeah.
It was close there, though, too, touching his hand. If it didn't, man.
At least got his arm, his elbow maybe.
Well, I believe that's all right there because you can use it as long as you're not, like, using it to push it, as long as it just kind of, like, rolls off. But if it catches your hand at all, like, no.
Yeah, that's
like, even if it's just by accident, somebody just kicks it and you're just trying to get out of the way and your hand goes back or something, it just gets your fingernail. If they see it.
Not allowed. It's a handball.
It's a fine line there that they play.
Yeah, so there's a reason why they call it football. You only use your feet.
Well, then what does that make American football?
It's different variant.
Here comes
it's like a combination of association and rugby football with a forward pass. Yeah, well.
Well, that's going to be a free kick, and you might as well just take the shot from here.
5 minutes, 30 seconds, and that's exactly what they did.
Off the side of the net there. Right off the bar. Oh, man. Almost had Schuler beat. No luck. Harding's going to have to take that, and they're going to have to try and just make something out of that. Well, if you are a Yankees fan, it's back to even here, 1-1. Out there in the Bronx. Boardman throws it back in, moving it far down that field. Harding puts it out, and that'll just help him continue to move it up and maintain possession, if anything. 4 minutes, 55 seconds. Ball gets past the Harding defender. Doesn't hurt him, though. Got it, trying clearing it away. Not only are they going to clear it, they got to keep it past, and they got to make sure that they're keeping possession of it.
Absolutely, they got 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to tie and win if they can get. I mean, obviously, you go for at least go for the tie, but you want to win.
You got 4 minutes and 15 seconds to try and at least tie it, and I think you got to settle for it at this point.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you can get 2 in that time, absolutely, but
very tough, though, for anybody.
Yes. Something a lot of professional teams would struggle with.
Looking at Boardman, they get it past, but it's just nobody there. Good wall there of defense to stop them.
Boardman's just trying to hang on at this point, not trying to let a lead slip away from them. A W, they do not want a W to turn into a T, that's for sure.
No. It's always better to win than to tie.
Yes.
It's always better to win than to anything, obviously.
Here's
a chance here for Boardman. They get it around. The defense for Harding comes in. The player was tripped up there by the goalkeeper. This sideline is very irate here.
Yeah, this is his footing. It's like he lost his footing before the kick.
They feel that there should have been a tripping call, though.
Yeah.
Harding player down, though, so it looks like they kind of get it evened up here.
Some aggression here. I see some feelings, some emotions running high for both sides.
What?
boy. That's great.
Got a really nice audio clip there of a fan getting a little too rowdy as that ball is kicked wide of the net. Well, that's going in the highlight reel.
Just, you're confused. What? I'm just like, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that heard that.
Well, by my mistake here, I accidentally did tap on the scoreboard here. It's not tied up. It is 4-3. It's not 4-4. Not trying to confuse anybody. He's Harding here is trying to get back on it. The ball goes out of bounds. So, yeah, I apologize here if I caused any confusion there. I just accidentally bumped something. Score is still 4-3 here in favor of the Spartans.
2 minutes left in the match.
We'll see if they give them a 2-minute warning or if they're going to stick with the 1 minute. Looks like they're going to stick with the 1 minute. So in a minute here, just under, we're going to hear 1 minute. So Harding here, though, has to move it up quickly. Like I said, they got to settle here for a tie at this point if they can get it up the field, which Boardman is making that very, very difficult for them to do.
The Boardman defense stepping up. I think their goal right now is to just hold them off for another minute and a half.
Just try and hang on and survive even after a little bit of a offensive onslaught here for Harding. And Boardman does not finish the clear. Harding will move it up. Gets it past all defenders. Essed gets away from him. Ball goes into the back of the net.
Wow.
How about that?
Amazing.
Ask and you shall receive. It's all tied up 4 apiece here with 1 minute and 23 seconds. Let's see here if somebody can maybe find the go-ahead here now. That might be interesting, like I said, though.
I mean, there is 1 minute and 23
Not
seconds.
a lot of time, but if they can get something going, they can get something going. Hands here very vocal.
A lot of dissatisfaction right now.
Somebody's saying that the refs need to go home.
It's always the refs' fault, isn't it?
Well, when you don't call something in your team's favor, yes. Boardman here needs to try and get something going, though. They've had a lot of trouble in this second half. That's why they haven't been able to score since the first, and that's why it's all tied up here because defense just hasn't worked 100% to their favor. So it looks like Harding was able to figure something out here as Boardman might be able to get past them, stepping past, and it finally gets stopped there before we get towards that net. Ball's going out of bounds off of a Harding player. Boardman's got to hustle because they got a minute to play. An exciting, thrilling conclusion here due to happen in this game. Some fans standing as it gets centered. Harding is able to stop it, though. Block it, goes out of bounds. Another throw coming here for Boardman with 48 seconds.
Wasting no time.
No, not at all. You can't afford to. You want to try and get a win. Harding will kick it out of bounds. The player goes down. Nothing called. It's going to be a throw-in.
Fans are not happy.
Well, it doesn't matter what the fans feel. The players need to be quick, though. They have to have it with haste. They got in the attacking zone, and it goes out of bounds.
30 seconds left.
It was off of a player there for the Raiders, and now the Raiders trying to clear it away. Whiffs on the clearing attempt. Comes back out. Shot! Wide. 16, 15, 14, 13.
Looks like
not much time here. It's going to be a goal kick.
One more play left to play, I'd say.
Well, all you got to do is kick it, and they can take their sweet old time with this one as they have now stopped the clock just to let them get the kick with 7 seconds left. So all he has to do is just kick it far. There will be no time left for them at all.
Yeah.
Harding will have completed the comeback here and will be able to end this game with the tie. People are already packing up knowing that this game pretty much is over.
And wow,
Here it comes from Schuler. Kicked. That one goes far enough away, in my opinion here. Harding kicks it out of bounds. 3, 2, 1, and that
that is the
do
game.
it. What a thrilling conclusion here. Harding able to come back from the dead down 4-1, scores 3 in the second, and they will end in a 4-4 tie.
Amazing performance second half here.
By Harding. It
by
was
Harding.
all Boardman in the first, and how about,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think Boardman got complacent. They just thought that they could just, like, keep the lead and their defense would shut everything down. They didn't even, I was going to say they didn't even try. They did try, but they couldn't. That dominating offense from the first half just didn't really show up the second half.
No.
When it really should have. I mean, like I said, no lead is safe. They just proved that. You want to keep scoring. You want to keep rolling because if you don't, then that could happen. You turn a win from, like, almost a guaranteed win into a tie.
All right.
Very unfortunate for them, but you know what? Good job for Harding.
And a great job there by both teams. The final score here, Boardman 4, Harding 4. From YSN, I'm Matt Marr.
I'm Jordan Barber.
Signing off.
Have a good night, everyone.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to YSN Live.